And President Obama is on the move, touching down in Manila today to kickstart his 6-day trip across Asia. Sarah Pilla joins me live in studio now to tell us what is on the president's agenda. Sarah.
Thank you. The president is in Asia to attend regional summits in the Philippines and Malaysia. Now, some of the big items to be addressed are the Trans-Pacific Partnership Trade Agreement and military tensions with China in the South China Sea.
Obama arrived in Manila Tuesday, straight from the G20 summit in Turkey for APEC, the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, where 21 Pacific Rim economies will be in attendance. Topics of focus are also on security partnerships across the Pacific, climate change, counterterrorism, human rights, and the global refugee crisis. In light of the Paris terrorist attacks last week, that topic is expected to surface as well. But it will be a balancing act. Some countries like Malaysia are predominantly Muslim, while others like the Philippines have dealt with the threat of long-running insurgencies by minority Muslim groups. U.S. Deputy Secretary of State Antony Blinken said Tuesday it was necessary for APEC countries to deliver a strong statement condemning the deadly Paris attacks.
This is an attack on the entire civilized world and the entire international community. And APEC represents a very important group of countries. It would be, I think, appropriate and necessary for those countries, those economies, which are so significant, to make a strong statement.
President Obama's first bit of business Tuesday was visiting the 378-foot ship BRP Gregorio del Pilar in Manila, ensuring $250 million over the next 2 years for maritime surveillance for countries in Southeast Asia.
My visit here underscores our shared commitment to the security of the waters of this region and to the freedom of navigation.
His words were intended to stand up to China's increasingly aggressive claims on the South China Sea, which adds to the list of growing tension between the U.S. and China. Chinese President Xi Jinping is in attendance in Manila and will be joining President Obama later in Malaysia. The Chinese foreign minister last week urged the Filipino government to not raise sensitive issues. However, Washington isn't planning on making it easy for China, saying the Spratly Islands in the South China Sea is a central issue. On Wednesday at APEC, all 12 TPP members will meet for the first time since the deal was struck last month. The 12 countries represent economies for more than a third of the world's trade.
Well, the TPP faces tough resistance in the U.S. Congress, where it's been criticized as not doing enough to protect American workers and interests. Now, after APEC, the president will travel to Malaysia on Friday to attend a summit with leaders of the 10-member Association of Southeast Asian Nations. For One American News, I'm Sarah Pilla. Back to you.